Okay. Yes. Okay. Alright, let's see. Is everything working? Let's find out. Alright. We're here? We're ready to play? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. We're going to work on some dread mode. The ultra hard mode built into the game as of today. Built in now. Built in and added later. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. We're about to kill... I just killed the first boss when I was at the store. It took me... Oh god, how many times did I die? 30? I don't know. I died a lot. By being killed in one hit, it is very easy to make a tremendous amount of foolish mistakes. So, okay. Let's get my water ready so that way I can drink water as necessary. Okay. Sam, you ready to do this? Alright, so it's been a couple months since I've... played. So in terms of actual progression, I'll be honest, I don't remember exactly where I'm going. No, we don't have... Let's see, we can't do anything in there yet because that guy is there. Alright. So, you have to see if I... Oh, wow! oh my god. Everything is terrifying. Okay? This is my favorite part about this mode, is that, like, even the silliest, simplest things are now dreadful, okay? It's so easy to make dumb little mistakes. Alright, we got our sneaky suit, and it means we can... Do we sneak over there? You know, I don't remember. We'll find out. Okay. Welcome to the chat room. Let's find out. Okay. Ooh, gotta be careful. Okay, yeah, you basically have to parry everything. That guy can't find me. He thinks he can. Oh. Ooh, okay. The amount of actual terror that this has instilled in me. It has made this game already one of my favorite games that I've played in I don't know how long. 1,000 times more thrilling. Ooh. Because, again, the tiniest thing. It's great. It's great. Okay. Oof. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can... We're good. We're good. Thank goodness. Okay. Artaria. Cataris. Sorry. I say Cataris, but I guess it's Cataris. Okay, while it's loading. Okay. Dread mode. Alright, we're getting the water ready. What kind of water? Propel water. Okay. Cataris. That's right, there's a secret over here. I don't know if it actually leads. Oh my god! Okay. Okay. I am being too reckless. Okay, we can't. All right. We have to be. I don't know what the right word is. I mean, careful, I suppose. Because all of the stupidest stuff. And I'll just. Oh no. Okay. So we did discover, though, that if you try to go into the hot doors, like, that doesn't kill you immediately. It is sort of like a fair warning for, like, oh, well, there you go. You popped into the wrong room. So that's okay. Hey. Yep. All right. And this is it. This is life. Okay, let's try this again. I guess we do have to go this way. I forgot. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, everybody is bad. All right, you gotta be super careful. We're just gonna dump down there. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I think, so one of my favorite challenges in Mega Man 9 was, oh boy, Mr. Perfect, which was beating the game without getting hit. Now, what's hard about that comparatively, I mean, it's a tremendously difficult endeavor, just in general, but when you're doing it, if you get hit, you just have to, like, you keep going. You have to, like, reset the whole thing. And I kind of like that when you get hit in this game and you just die, like, it just sort of takes care of it for you, you know? Like, it just resets, and that's all there is to it. So, alright, I'm going to make a post as well to the community page to see if anybody wants to come check this out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, story. Save my progress? Yes. Yes. Yes, that's exactly it. Okay. And at some point, once I beat this, one of my employees asked why I was getting the energy tanks, and I was getting them on principle. I know we don't need them, but I do kind of want to collect them because I would like to go for a Dread Mode 100% run at some point. Oh god, some of these bosses I don't want to say dreading because that's ridiculous. I'm looking forward to, we'll say. That's probably the kindest way I can put it. Ooh. Okay. Let's get the heat going. Turn it up. Turn it up, Sam. Samuel Hayden. Okay. I guess I don't need to refill anything. Might as well open up this passage, yeah. Oh, I have to go around. Oh, they closed the door on me. Alright. Okay. Let's find a way to make this happen. Oh gosh, I'm so nervous. Everything. It's so easy for me to accidentally just kill myself because, like, you'll sometimes pop down into a room just not thinking about it because you're just like, oh, I'm moving. And then you get hit, and then that's it. So, and even these little buttholes, you know, the boss fight in this room is going to be nightmarish, and I'm also looking forward to it. Okay. Okay. Oh, you can shoot those. Good. Everybody wins. Everybody hurts Michael Stipe. Everybody has hurt Michael Stipe at some point or another. Whether it's you watched one of his movies or you didn't watch his movie. Where'd that guy go? Yeah. Or no, sure. Good. That's a good boy. Would it be better if I were wearing headphones? I don't know how many people are even watching this. But, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Gotta remember to get my finger on the counter button. Does it go up the wall? No, it does not. It's kind of fun learning about some of the parameters I have to pay way more attention to at this point. Okay. We're good. We're good. Easiest game I ever played. Mm-hmm. Keep that trigger finger going. Don't go in there. Ooh! Ah! I thought I shot him enough times from across the room, and guess what happened? No. So. Guess how much of that we get to do again? Okay. Enough of it. exciting and awful, but this is the path we've chosen. Okay. Was it one of those guys? Because they just die in like 2 hits. How do they miss him from all the way across the room like 10 times? Ooh. Okay. It looks like I'm being afraid. It's because I absolutely am. Okay? And I think it's fair to be afraid. I think it's healthy. Okay? Have a healthy respect for these creatures. Well, it was the only way I'm going to do it, so. Alright. Take our time. We'll be okay. Okay? This is one of those lessons, almost like a Dark Souls type endeavor, where it's basically, don't try, or Contra. I'll say Contra, maybe this is more akin to Contra, where if you try to get in extra hits, you're always going to pay the price. That will always be the downfall. Only do what you can. Be patient. Be patient. Be aggressive. Be patient, I mean. Alright. We're doing okay. Yikes. It's too much, man. It's too much. The tiniest things. I feel like even like steam coming out of that door is going to kill me. Oh, that's the guy that killed me before. Alright. Let's see. Are we good? Oh, I'm just so nervous. Yeah, we're okay. I wasn't paying attention. This is how this goes. And this is how this will continue to go. I wanted to scratch my neck and get some water. I paid the price. Paid the piper. Alright. I was going to say this becomes easier the more we do it, but is that true? Will it become easier? I don't think so. It might. Oh, jeez. Shouldn't have done that. Taking too many risks. It's all a big risk. Yeah. You guys dying 1 hit. Alright. Awful. And as awful as this is me just being careless. Like, bosses. Oh no! Okay. Yeah. The bosses are much worse than this. I mean, I only fought the first boss. You know what I need? Obviously I don't have it yet and I won't get it until a little bit later. Is that, like the dash, the air dash thing. Because having that much mobility to escape situations, it doesn't really matter because I'm just not paying attention to things, and that's what does me in. Is just ignorance. Okay. Let's try this again. Dread mode. Oh no! That's all it takes. Jeez. Okay. So it was that thing that flew at me. I don't like that at all. Okay. Alright, we know there's nothing here. We're safe now. Unless I just stop paying attention. Okay. Something up here killed me last time. It was one of those! Okay. You need a save room. Oh god. I really don't want to get to Kraid. See that? That's gonna kill me. That's gonna kill me. Can I just shoot that thing to death? Or does it have to be a charged? Okay. Alright. We're good. Oh no, there's another one. Regular enemies just become literal last bosses. Everything is now a final... Jesus Christ. Alright. Where's the autosaves? I need to do something significant. Such as start back here. Alright. We're doing this. This is going to be a really slow progression, but... again, gotta pay attention. The biggest bummer is I haven't actually played through this probably since it came out. I played a lot of it October and November, and I would have been much better primed to do this. That is not a Metroid joke. if I had like done a run right before, but who knew that they were going to announce this mode? Certainly not me. Hey Doug, what's going on? Nice to hear from you. I'm dying again, as you can imagine. Right in time to see me die. Yes. Yes, right in time to see me die. Oh, I'm loving. I think I'm having a blast. I think this is great. It is unbelievably the exact kind of challenge that I want. But like, man, this is wonderfully not easy. Just the tiniest things are gonna do me in, and I love it. So, we'll do what we can. I really should do even just like a regular mode run, because now I'm having to try to remember all the boss patterns without being experienced enough to do them during this playthrough. So basically it's just me relearning all the patterns and progression live while it's happening. Okay, let's see. Okay. You can counter those guys. Ooh, counter a lot of things. Can't counter everything. Okay. Just gonna have to get past those dudes. I guess technically I've gotta get past all the dudes. But okay, if I can kill them fast enough, some of these things might not be so bad. Alright. I gotta pay attention to every little, like, detail of the environment to make sure I don't do something stupid. Oh, is this a save room? No! Okay. I forgot. Okay. The lava rooms don't kill you. I should have paid attention to the fact that the wall's glowing. No. Okay, we're gonna do this the long way. It's not worth risking. Oh no! A gentleman. Okay. No, 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 no! Okay, objective. Doesn't the lack of remembering make it more intense? Absolutely. I'll be honest. The game is probably more interesting to even me. I don't know how it is to everybody else who's watching me die 1,000 times. But I'm having more fun not remembering a lot of it. In fact, I think, yeah, there's a huge thrill in that for me by having to remember everything and not remembering. So, yeah, I love it. I love it. This is actually the exact way that I would like it. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, alright. Okay, come back. You are correct. You are correct. This is the thrill. Alright. Yeah, it's nice because there's so many things that I'm used to, like, having all these great movement options by the end of the game, and not having them right now is extra thrilling. Oh, right. Oh. Because I'm so limited in my general scope of movement. You know, the control is still super great, which I love. But it is... there are just so many more options by the end, which make this just so much more playable that... okay. But I mean, you know, it's almost like playing a Mega Man for the first time. You know, you walk into a room and then you try to jump over a pit and something falls out, or something jumps out and then, like, knocks you in. Yeah, okay. See, I need to get in the habit of doing that when possible. Problem is, not every enemy will let me do that. But, or like an old arcade game, Contra or something, you know, if Contra started you over at the end of each, you know, area, every time you just took a single hit. Okay. Every time we get a little bit further. And so now, what we're going to want to do is see if we can get access to... I don't know if the guy's right there. Do we do it? Do we kill him? That's exciting. Oh, wait. Oh, Emmy rooms. Okay, so these are sort of auto-save sections, which help a tremendous amount. So if I die now, like, at least I die or start at the beginning of the Emmy area. Because no matter how nasty this game gets, like, it's not so nasty that it takes that away from us. Okay. Look at that guy. Doesn't know what's going on. These creatures don't know what's going on. It just walks around and shits and tries to eat food. It doesn't care. Okay, let's see. Well, let's see if I remember where to go. Oh, there's an Emmy. Okay. I'm actually way less scared. Oh, way less scared of these guys in general now. You know, because everything kills me in one hit. That doesn't really matter anymore. It's no longer an issue. Alright. Is that a save room? I hope so. If you die to Emmy, you die in real life. Yeah, I would like it if they stepped it up by regular enemies killing one hit, Emmys erase your save file. For really heightening the stakes. Save your progress? Yeah, absolutely. The thrill. The thrill of the dread. You over here? Nope, get out of here. We're just going, oh god. No! Excitement. As a whole, when I was playing, by the time I got to the first boss, I was like, you know what, this is probably going to be pretty doable. And while I still think it is, it ramped up so significantly after boss 1. So... okay. Oh, but no, that's a bad room, isn't it? We can't do anything here yet, can we? Still gotta go back this way. Whoops. Let's see. Okay, Emmy, we're heading. Oh yeah, because I just turned on the power. All right. Oh no, I turned on the power over here. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, see, I can deal with that. Just a string of final bosses. Everything is a last boss here. All of it is scary. This would be such an interesting way to go through the game for your first time, though. Oh no, Metroid died. Yeah, Metroid does die a lot. Good thing you saved. Yeah, absolutely. I'm. There's a lot of that. Oh, right. If it doesn't know that I'm coming, it can't get me. Okay. I'm gonna die right here. I wonder if I should actually utilize the Emmy rooms as like just autosave spots and like pop in and out of them when convenient, just to. Oh no! Okay, another one of these shit uncles. I don't know what they're actually called, but I'm pretty sure it's that. Okay. Jesus Christ! All right. Okay. Hello, welcome to the ultimate dread experience. Oh my god, pure terror, and my cats are fighting beneath me, so like senses are extra heightened right now. Can you actually do anything up here? Oh, well, I can go to a room that I can't go to. I have access to a room I can't go to. All right, Metroid is dead. Okay, what we're going to try to do is get at least to a boss. Whatever the next boss is, I don't remember. Is it Kraid? It might be Kraid. Let's see. Oh, I need the... Oh, no, I guess I'm good right there. Okay. Oof. All of this makes me so uneasy. This is actually... This might have been the feeling I wanted from this game, because I never felt like a sense of actual dread playing it, you know? Oh, the 4D, yeah, this is the ultimate VR experience. Oh, okay. The 4th D Dread, that's the one. The Dread's 4th D. What was I saying? I loved the game, and the Emmys didn't stress me out nearly as much. Like, it was a fun. It was a fun and exciting... Get out of here. Okay. Okay, we're good. Tension to the game that was still not quite as tense as I kind of wanted. Very fun, though. I love this game so much. And this mode is making me feel like this is the exact kind of, like, panic that I absolutely want from Metroid. This is beyond unnerving, and I'm super into it. Oh no, do I have to power this now, too? That's right, I do. Can I? Oh! You coming? Alright. Where do we go? Oh, Jesus Christ. Fine. Alright. We good? So far. Trying to remember... Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Well... Those aren't bad, are they? I fear that everything is bad now. Those are just babies. Okay. Ah! I gotta have to leave. Alright. I'm gonna have to kill these things really fast. Okay. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm just scooting, but this is the only way I know how to play this game currently. Otherwise, well, you've seen me. I simply will lose progress, and it will be reckless and nightmarish if I try to do anything too quickly. This is literally the name of the game, and I'm into it. Oh my god, this is all I want to play. I was just thinking about this game all day long. Like, I'm in the middle of playing Pokemon Arceus, which is by and far like the most fun I've had with Pokemon in my entire life. And like I don't know. Ooh, hold on. I don't know if I'm halfway through. I'm a chunk in. I'm a decent ways through the game. I'm like 4 stars ranking, and I've gotten my water mount. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm a 4th, 3rd. I don't know exactly. And I love it. But I feel bad because that game might just take a total backseat to this. Though, if we just end up streaming this all the time, then I can play Pokemon at work and stream only this. And that way everybody gets a taste. And nobody loses out on me playing Metroid. But I just want to play it. Like, I want to go to work and just play it. Is that irresponsible? Sorry if you're looking for anything story related. Okay. Arceus, oh man, it is just... is everything that I want. It is, yeah. I actually. Oh no, that guy will kill me immediately. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that will take care of it. I went to. I picked up Diamond, the Brilliant Diamond, and I tried playing it for a little bit, and I was just like, man, I just don't think Pokemon is for me anymore. Like, I'm not saying the game is bad. I feel like just my shifting tastes in JRPGs and Pokemon in general has sort of changed, and that's fine. But after playing Arceus, I was like, well, now I just want every Pokemon game to play like this one, and I will play them all again. Because they streamline so much stuff that I'm enamored. I think it is so much more fun to play, and it doesn't feel like it's a slog. Everything is just so much faster. You know, switching moves, switching Pokemon, switching to your balls, catching Pokemon. Like, the whole thing is just so much more streamlined that it's everything I want from Pokemon. Maybe it's not for everybody, and that's fair, but it is exactly what I want. And so, I'll continue. Oh god, I'm just recklessly shooting things. And this boy is going to come get me. He's going to try. We'll be okay. Nothing up there, that's right. Okay. Oof. I'm trying to get my ooh, no, this is going to be bad. No, we're good. My counter finger ready, which is also my thumb, which I use for everything else on the right side of it. Oh, okay. And I am going to be grabbing E-tanks and stuff as we find them. Simply, I said earlier, I don't know if anybody was around, that's fair. Oh god. I do want to do a 100% run, and so might as well grab him when we see him, you know? Did I do it? Little bitty yeah. Yeah, just watching Arceus in general, I think it's even, yeah, it's fun to watch even, but it feels so much more, I don't know, like, I feel connected to the action. I feel like, you know, I have no problem with turn-based RPGs. I have no problem with how any of that's set up. but I personally just feel so much more connected on a level of like I'm part of the Pokemon world instead of I'm simulating life inside of it, you know? Oh, oh. Is it dirty? Yeah. Well, okay, okay. We have to play it so safely. Where do we go? Where do we go? Back this way? Well, so this is what's extra thrilling is I never remember, we were talking about this earlier, I never remember anything about video games. My short-term memory is so bad that, like, despite the fact that I sunk myself into this very heavily, not but months ago, the amount of stuff I've forgotten is thrilling to me, anyway. Makes all of this feel new and exciting. And where are we going again? We're going up and around. Yeah, that's right. So, save rooms. Ooh. Ooh, Mickey. Ooh, Metroid. These nerds out of here. This guy gonna be back? Yes. Respawning enemies, and then is that a hot room? Or is that a safe room? Ugh. Jerk. There we go. Oh, that's right. Okay. In the meantime, though, there's danger lurking around every corner. I know I've gotten hit by things in here so many times just playing regularly. Hello, Ravenwisha. Hello. I'm stressed and excited. See, the only reason, like... Oh! Okay, hold on. That guy was hanging out at the top waiting for me. I like hard games. I don't always want to play hard games. I don't always, like, there's been times where I've just turned on a game and I wanted to beat it, so I just put it on easy because I was like, look, I don't care enough about playing it, but I do want to get, you know, story. I want to talk to my friends. I want to have an experience. Energy part. All right, so we're just the frivolous bits. But when a game controls super well, and to me, this is one of the best, like, physically playing games I have ever touched. I feel like this is just, the amount of control I have in this is perfect. It makes me want to play the hard mode because mechanically it's just so much fun. If I'm having a good time mechanically with a game, I crave it. Okay. Everything wants to kill me, and I feel that is the thrill of life. Energy tank. Does nothing. Ah! Oh, this is the guy that has, like, the magma bazooka. Oh my god. Okay. What I've noticed, and maybe I didn't notice this, maybe I'm totally wrong. I mean, I guess I noticed something. When I was fighting the first boss, there were some times when I was just using just charge shots on him to sort of, like, keep my distance, but still sort of, like, pelt him and not use up my missiles. And maybe I'm crazy, but in some instances it almost felt like I was moving him faster through his phases. And I don't know if that was true or not. I don't know if, like, a charged shot pound for pound is more powerful than a missile. And I'm curious if that's the case also. I'm so nervous right now. I'm so scared. Fear of God. Alright. Alright. I guess we could do, like, an experiment sometime on, like, some of these guys. I feel the mechanical itch when it comes to certain RPGs. If it's just, hey, less XP and money, I'll play on normal. If it's a game that makes me think, yeah, if it feels fun and it's, like, rewarding to, like, get good at, like, the mechanics or the nuances, I'm gonna make struggle noises every single time I struggle. But yeah, absolutely. With an RPG, like, and this is, you know, something mechanically, like, it has, like, turn-based or timing-based things, especially I'm into. Some games you can just sort of get, like, reckless with, and it's not, like, that engaging. But if it makes you sort of have to play the game a little bit differently, that can be a lot of fun. Oh, okay. I'm trying being such a baby about all of these things, but I have to. I have to be. I have to pretend I'm a baby. Samus is baby. All right, cool. On to the next. We're gonna try to get to a boss. Is it Kraid? No, I guess maybe it isn't Kraid. We'll come back to Kraid. I don't remember how far in. I forgot the whole sequence of events. I played this game 6 times in a row, and at the time I remembered everything. And that's I was able to. I have a hard mode file that's under 4 hours. That was maybe about 3 hours. I was pretty proud of that. But that's because I had beaten the game just over and over and over to get to that point, so I could unlock all the artwork and stuff. And now here we are. There's Samus. There she goes. She's riding her boat. So is anybody else going to give this mode a shot? Because it's also, if this were like a super long game, I don't think I'd want to do it. You know, I watch people do Dark Souls runs where they're like, you know, beat the whole game naked without getting hit or whatever, you know, fun thing. And the game is also too long for me to want to do that. So I'll do Metroid because this is not a long game. And so no matter what, even if I make it longer by dying a lot, it's short as a whole, short enough for me to feel like this is doable. You know, like Mega Man, same kind of thing. You know, those games are a good Mega Man run I can do in half an hour. Mega Man 9. Ooh, okay. Sent you a link to the info on the death counter. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my god. I forgot. Yikes. Ah! This is thrilling. Okay, there's nothing. Alright. Alright. I also panic and I start to forget which buttons do what. So that was close. Only Metroid games I've beaten are Prime 1 and Fusion. Are you looking forward to, I guess, you don't, nobody knows enough about Prime 4. I'm assuming Metroid fans are looking forward to it. I am, but I also want to know literally anything. How do you feel about the Metroid series then, I suppose? Is Dread on your radar? Oh my god. Things I can't kill. Things I can't counter. Oh, jeez. Ooh, okay. Yikes. Sorry. Sometimes if I start talking, oh boy. I know I can only concentrate so much before I have to shut up. Okay. Just never made time for it. Okay, yeah. I also hope they port Prime Trilogy. I'd like to think that by the time Prime 4 is like ready to come out, or at least like, you know, with like a major announcement of some sort, that they bring it over for everybody to try again. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! This is me getting reckless. Okay. The power's out, that's right. Hold on. Oof. Admittedly, I won't be giving this mode a shot. Supposedly, rookie mode may get me to actually play. I see, and I think that's great. Enjoyed watching Dan play. Oh yeah, no, this game is wonderful, but like it is easily one of the hardest Metroids out there. Use guides, do rookie mode, whatever it takes for you to experience this in a way that makes sense for you. I am one of these people that I very vehemently argue for the sanctuary of easy modes and options and accessibility in games. No matter what, I would, you know, they're not going to do it, but I would love if Dark Souls games were easier because I feel like it would get more people into them, potentially make more long-term and life fans out of the series. Jesus. I forgot to I forgot to ask Jesus to help me parry. Progress. We go back to the beginning of the section. Oh, that's... Hold on. Okay. Okay. Alright, so this isn't so bad. I couldn't remember how far away we were. But yeah, I strongly believe in things that can invite people to more gaming experiences. And sometimes that looks like that guy. You know, situations where more people can play Dark Souls, you know, an accessibility mode. because then maybe somebody can finally start on an easy mode, love it so much they get into a hard mode, and then if you have somebody who can eventually dedicate themselves to like a super difficult mode, then the fans of the series who scream about that accessibility, I guess they're mad because somebody had an easier entryway, and it's just like, I don't know. I want everybody to enjoy games as often as possible, is sort of my argument. And I understand that not all games will have that option, but I'm not opposed to them existing because it never takes away from my experience of the game. It does not remove what I am able to do or the way that I might intend to play. You know? I think that's my takeaway from options. But use a guide, play easy mode, you know, look online. Like, if it helps your experience, it does not affect anybody else's. With the exception, oh, hi Larry. The exception being, like, you know, cheating in an online game, which might affect somebody else's experience. I don't advocate for that, but if you gotta use cheats to get yourself through your own game, do it. Do it up. Okay. Oh no! I'm gonna have to go confront this guy. Alright, we're gonna have to parry. Parrying is stressful. What do we get? Wide beam, that's right. Okay. I'm into it. I'm into the wide beam. Hi, Larry. Who wants to see Larry the cat? Because I can show you Larry the cat. Larry, actually, I don't want you to go back there. You're a good boy, but you're also curious and mischievous. And I don't want you to. I want to see Larry the cat. All right, hold on. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, Larry the cat. Come here, Larry the cat. Come here, Larry. This is Larry. He turns 14 this year. He's deaf and smelly and fuzzy and unbelievably sweet. This is maybe the best cat. Best cat that I've met. Anyway, everybody's cats are the best cat, I hope. But Larry just likes to be around. He's clumsy and he's up to no good. King Larry. Oh, hi, buddy. Making nasty noises? Okay. I'll put you on the drum stool. Good boy. You can watch Daddy from right there. Okay. Anyway. Oh. Wow. Okay. Wide beam. Sorry. I'm going to be getting really excited as this goes on. Does dude respawn? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Larry, unfortunately, cannot be right here. Oh, yeah. Okay. What I do like about this game, and I need to get used to using this feature again, hitting left on the D-pad, is that the game is also built in such a way that you never really even have to go to your map screen. If you're looking at the big picture. Okay, we can kill this thing. I've forgotten. But hitting left on the D-pad sort of extends your map for a second. And the fact that, like, you actually never have to stop to, like, go to, like, the any sort of, like, weapon select if you don't want to. Everything is just fully accessible from button combinations on the controller. And I think it is just a brilliant design. Hi, buddy. He's headbutting me. Okay. Oh, Emma Watson. The good king has graced us with his presence. That's right. Also, I gotta remember the times in which I can look away from the screen so I can talk to you guys, because otherwise I will do so in moments that get me killed. And I should probably be more careful about that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna save because we're right here. Love how many games are bringing in better accessibility. I'm not opposed to them not wanting to have an easier mode. Just changes how I enjoy, whether vicariously. Yeah. And yeah, the internet has really given us a lot of options. And yeah, just the more people that can play, the better. Number of games I've bought 'cause I didn't think it was my thing. Watch people play and decide it's my jam is too dang high. Yeah, I've many times. I've bought into excitement plenty of times, and unfortunately, you know, not everything's for me. But also, I don't believe on like poo-pooing on games that aren't my bag. Okay, let's see. Oh. I know we're not officially doing anything over here yet, but oh god, I get so scared. I do want to at least hit this thing. Oh, I wasn't paying attention, sir. Okay, we're just unlocking that accessibility. Never mind, we don't need to do that right now. Because we can't get up there yet. Okay. Yakuza. I love Yakuza. I'll save every time, even if I walk one room and just kick one dude in the face. That's what we gotta do. Okay, good progress so far. Back to the Emmy. Oh my gosh, I'm alerting him. Mm-hmm. Where we go? Oh! Sir? Oh, that thing killed me. I could have escaped the Emmy potentially. I did have one successful counter earlier, but let's see how this goes. Okay, that's oof. I love the butthole clenching excitement of all of this. Nope! I made a foolish decision. Alright, oh my god! This is so exciting. Alright. Get out of here. Oh, that's me just doing terrible things. Alright. Oh no! Wait, hold on, because I would need a dash crusher. Oh my god. Have I just trapped myself? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Nope, I kicked it in the side of the head. Alright. Yep. Yeah, this is the game that came out last year. Today they just released a new Dread mode where, yeah, you die in one hit. Yep. You die in a single hit. Okay, so... Alright, I do have to plan this out a little bit better. Am I going up there? Because if I go into that room, I can't do anything at the moment. That's I'm gonna have to dash through. Get out of here, nerd. Okay. I tried to turn invisible, didn't work. We'll see. Alright, maybe I'm just going the wrong way. I don't remember. The most exciting part about a bad memory. Okay. Oh, probably shouldn't stand there. Alright, plan of attack. We're going... We've got this wide beam. I can't get down there yet. Do we go back to Cataris? Cataris. That's how they say it. I don't like that. We go back to Cataris? I don't remember. If anybody remembers and they want to tell me, that's fine. Let's see. I guess... That just opens up accessibility that direction. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Okay. Alright. Well, we're saving. Oh, that's fun. 7 Remake. So, I gotta admit, I played 7 when it came out, and I always wanted it to give me, like, a specific feeling that, like, Final Fantasies, well, 1, 4, and 6 did. And 7 never did that for me. So, my memories of 7... I like the game just fine, but like, it's not my favorite. Oh boy, well. But the remake of 7 is exactly, I feel like, what I wanted feeling-wise from 7 in the first place, and I'm frothing for more. So, very, very excited. I also like went ham playing that game just because I was so into playing it. Again, gameplay, control, like all of it was just exactly what I wanted. So to me, like, that's the ideal kind of remake. Is I have nothing against turn-based, but I like action RPGs about 1,000 times more. That would be the preference, if possible. But also, I mean, turn-based classic RPGs, especially the old Square stuff, was just so nostalgic and wonderful. I mean, 1 through 10, I love them all. I really do. Even if 7 is not super high on my list, I still love it. But I also loved 12. Played a little bit of 11. And, you know, I wasn't doing a lot of MMOs for time reasons, but it was fun to play with friends. I played 13. 14 I never really tried. No, I guess I played for a couple months with friends as well. And then 15 I've beaten like 3 times because I loved that game very much. That was almost as up my alley as a Final Fantasy could possibly get. Okay, let's see. Alright, so these guys are getting much easier. I'm getting more reckless. Okay. So we gotta head back this direction. Oh, as there is a door. Yeah, that's right. Oh! Sir, okay. Oh my gosh. That's right. Are we gonna be okay? Are we okay? I'm in a relationship with this Emmy and I want to know if we're on proper speaking terms. Oh god, is it coming this way? It wants to. Is it coming up here? Oh, it is. I don't like that. Sir? Please. Please. Please don't look at me. Okay. Okay, we're okay-ish. Fine, I guess. Oof! Okay. The thrill of the hunt, man. Alright. And these are exciting, too. These dirty rooms, as I like to call them. I thought that missile pickup that was heading towards me... Woo! Okay. was an enemy. I thought I was going to die. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. Everything about this just makes me uncomfortable. I can't wait until I get my air boost dash thing. Okay, and I think this counts as a autosave. Oh. Okay. This game gives me the scaries. Okay. Emmy. Omega Blaster. Alright. Let's see. But yeah, I also agree with both of you guys about that. That sounds super fun. Maybe to spend time on it. Yakuza is wonderful. Yeah, it's open world in its own way, but it's also contained in a way that I think makes it feel not daunting in a way that like GTA might look by being too much, if that makes sense. It's a good spot. I feel like it is. Oh, you're over there. Oh, sir. 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 Oh, no. You're going to bite me? All right. Okay. You know what? There should be enough room coming up this direction. All right. Oh my gosh, that's assuming you're coming this direction. If you come from the other direction, oh, well. I did not capitalize on that at all. All right, we gotta go back around. Okay, let's try this again. It's scarier that he actually just stands up and looks at me instead of like charging after me the whole time. Why is that? Oh boy, my aim. Oh, because I knocked his helmet off. Okay, we are good for this then. Okay. Must have knocked his face off right before he pinched me. Oh boy. The tension! This is some of the most exciting gameplay I've felt in I don't know how long. I'm yelping. Morphball. I'm hooting and hollering. Oh, you know what? Oh, shoot. I wonder if the strategy for Kraid is to sequence break to get the bombs first. So you can, like, one-hit kill Kraid, because Oh boy, yeah. I wonder if that's the strat. Backlog is expensive, and then someone. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. I'm in the middle of playing like 100 other games, and then I just want to do this other thing instead, and that's just how that works every single time. As long as you keep your hardware, you can always play them in the future. That's assuming you have time. You know what? I don't know the sequence breaking stuff for Kraid. Oh, I'm so nervous. No! Okay. All right. I didn't know the hole was right there. That. Should we just go fight him? We're auto-saving. Does it auto-save if the guy is dead? No, we'll find out. I think there's a save room coming up. Whatever. We're gonna fight Kraid the hard way. Oh my god. We're gonna try to fight Kraid the hard way. We might beat him tonight. We might not. Well, don't go in there. I hear him. I hear my little boy. Ooh, we're gonna have to do this quickly. Shit. All right, where does this send us to? How far back do we go? Is that right after I kill the Emmy? Yep. Well, that's not the worst, but we gotta. All right. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this more safely. All right. I know I'm getting excited, and when I get excited, I get reckless. And I didn't plan that out, right? Refill some missiles. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Oh. 2 paths. Paths. Should I do it? That's more missiles. What's up there? Is that a warp? Hold on. I'm gonna think about this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hide back here. It gives me more time. Plus, I need lots of missiles. If I am going to be fighting nasty bosses... Okay, this just activates it, right? I don't know if that'll be a warp. Screw it, let's warp. That'll be an autosave, I'm sure. If you get the dex perfect... Oh, your ratio of, yeah, getting shinies goes down significantly. I do love shiny Pokemon. Alright. Top 6 Pokemon you could get... if you could get them shiny, would you? And I know they're a lot easier to get in this new game, but if you're picking your top 6 shinies, and they could be based off of color, might not even be your favorite Pokemon, because you might have a Pokemon whose shiny version sucks. Like there's some that they look, like slightly grayer or whatever. But I want a shiny Charizard because they're black, at least in one iteration they were. Shiny Mewtwo because they're green. Shiny Nosepass because I want it to have a mustache that I think is brown instead of black. Shiny Porygon, because that's cool. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I can do anything up here yet. Energy's at maximum capacity. Okay. Alright. I didn't think... Can we do stuff down here? I guess we can. Oh, those guys will kill me in one hit too. That's exciting. Psyduck. Okay, 6 Psyducks. That's fair. I really am contemplating doing this bomb thing, bomb sequence breaking. Hi, Larry. Because, ooh, save points. Gengar, good call. Good call. Gengars are great. What are they shiny? Shame that shiny Golduck sucks. That is a shame. I don't like this potato. Oh no! Oh no, okay. Alright. Let's get out of here. Oh man. This is giving me all kinds of the stressies. We don't have... Oh. Good. Okay. That's okay. Anything hidden up here? No. We're good. Okay. Remind me to stop looking over during moments of duress. I know I can't do anything up there. I just wanted to try. Turn on the heat. Psyduck is all awesome turquoise blue. Golduck has a blue bill. Is that it? I know in several iterations of the games, like, they did sort of like, oh. Ooh. They did sort of like shift. Ah! This is where I die. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, oh! Ooh! This is... Oh! Thrilling! Oh! Oh! Oh, the heat is coming. Oh my god. Literally just staring at me. Alright. Alright. We might not even get to Kraid. Thought it was safe and the game said, nah man. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Abra is bad. What does Abra look like? Does this turn like yellow instead of gold? Barely tell the difference. It's weird how some of them are just super subtle and like not interesting, and then some are just like, we're gonna turn this green thing into like a neon orange, whatever. Okay. What was that other one? Nope. Okay. Oh, because the heat is rising. You gotta be. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Metroid's organisms bioengineered by the chosen to eliminate the X. That's messed up. This game is messed up, man. Alright, we're doing this. We're not backing away from this challenge. Okay. I gotta find out exactly what part of that fire is hitting me, because I don't know. Ah, okay. Okay. Nope. 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 Okay. What killed me last time? Okay. Okay. Now, if I die, I probably have to do that over again, so... Oh my god. Sorry, my connection... Okay. Just got lost on that. Something about my Elgato has been... It's been kind of picky recently. We were playing Smash the other night, and it cut out like 20 times in the middle of a session. Wait, did I get the bomb? Or no, what is this? This is Varia suit. That's right. Where do I get the bomb? I am thinking about that very tempting offer to find the bombs to kill Kraid more quickly. I guess we could always try fighting him a couple times, and then if it turns out it's the worst thing that's ever happened. It's got a Jolteon. I caught a Leafeon in a rift. Only for moments later, literal moments later, the rift disappeared, so I lucked out just by throwing a heavy ball at it. Okay. Gosh, this is just nerve-wracking. Okay, we need the gravity seed to get that guy. Oh, I just want to save so badly. Where are we compared to a save room? Oh my god. I have to be so careful. Okay. Alpha Leafeon. Oh, Alpha. Yeah, mine I think was just a regular one. That's sweet. I really like the whole Alpha thing. Oh god, I'm just so nervous about all of this. Ugh. Okay. Nothing here can hurt me now. I just have to find a place to take Sanctuary. Is it in here? No, it is not in here. Just these crappy little silverfish birds. Okay. Okay. Lava. Oh god. Oh god. This really actually turns this entire game into survival horror, and I am freaking here for it. Okay. Oh good, okay. So, warp back, Various suited up. Okay. Okay. Genesect is cool. Yes, elsewhere. A Roadrunner, I like that very much. I love Rayquaza. I also love Rayquaza. Okay. We're gonna at least try Kraid. We might not beat him tonight. It's nearing midnight for me. And I don't want to be up too late. So, we'll be responsible and get to bed at a reasonable hour. We're at least going to try Kraid, though. We'll see how we do. Because also, you know, the more weapons and power-ups and energy and stuff that you get, like, you know, you're more equipped. The beginning of the game is harder, I think, than the end as a whole. Just because the end gives you so many more movement options. And if we're just careful, I think we'll be okay. But, I suppose famous last words, right? Oh. Oof. Dummy little... Oh! Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Turbo Man wants to bite me. From, what's that movie? One with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Jingle all the way. Okay. Be super careful. Oh boy. Lava Man. The Lava King. It's a sequel to The Lion King. I'm just looking for things in the ceiling that might burn me. Or like, things like this, like, you know, that pop out. Help me. Okay. No! Okay. It gets so close right here. It's extra scary. This actually, I'll be honest, now that it's on Dread mode, this is the best survival horror game I've ever played. Like, this is thrilling. And I actually, if they had a mode like this in Metroid Fusion, let me tell you, oh god, I'm going to mess up on this dude, aren't I? Okay. Okay. Hold on one second before we get in here. I need some water. Larry's on the ground. I'm super nervous. I'm excited you guys are watching. Thank you for joining me on this tense journey. Oh, and here's the cool like Kraid mouth. That's like the classic style from the other Metroid games. Wherever Kraid goes, he has to have some sort of like cool, like stylistic something or other. Okay, here we go. Who's ready to watch me lose almost immediately? It's got to be patient. It's got to be patient. Let's make it happen. See, even Samus just feels bad. She just goes, this poor guy. This is This is messed up, man. This is sad. Bang. Right in his mouth. I feel there's a bunch of other strategies that I'm not going to remember for how to fight this guy effectively. I should watch some videos. Losing is a great learning tool, it's true. Alright. Yeah, I feel like, oh, well, you can't shoot those things. I know he shoots some stuff that you can kill. Maybe I can kill that if I'm faster. Maybe not. Maybe I can shoot missiles at it. We'll see. Okay. Oh, cool. I don't have to kill the young man again. Makes it that much easier. Okay. That's kind of nice. Oop. That. Alright. Well, maybe I can kill it. I think I just need to be a little quicker with it. I know you can shoot this junk. Ooh, Alright, missiles are just gonna... Okay. We're just careful. Immediately. Immediately. It wasn't that immediate. It was 40 seconds in. Okay. Thrill. Remember, we're chasing the thrill. The thrill of Kraid. Okay. Skip it. Get all this nonsense out of here. Oh boy. Okay. Don't try to get an extra hits. Just do what you can. Ah! Do what you can. Alright. Okay. Well, these are nice because at least they help refill missiles decently well. And that's... Okay. First form, done. Then it just gets worse. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, because we get the chance. We do get a... an opportunity to ouch! Okay. There's an opportunity once we like go up the side of the wall to do a counter on him, but I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. So alright, let's go again. Let's bite him. Let's bite his tush. Yeah, this would be... There's a thrill in having to try to fight him this way. You know, I know we could go find bombs somewhere and, you know, skip the entirety of the fight. Oh god, my eyeball is itching. Shit. Shit! Okay, wow. Wow, my eyeball. Okay, during the cutscene, whenever that maybe, I gotta rub my eye. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna be okay. Alright, let's get that. Unless on this next part I just messed this up entirely, which is, okay, that's right. Better not be. Oh god. Oh god. That's like a car that's like... Ah! Go check real quick just to make sure. I'll be right back. Somebody was driving away with a car that was just going off, so I don't know. Wait. I died? Is that what happened? What a way to go. Caught by belly button lint. Oof. Okay. Let's try this again. Give it a couple more tries. See what happens. I don't think this will actually be as bad as it's made out to be. This is not easy. That's for sure. But I think we'll be able to do it. It is stressful. It is exciting. Well. Shh. Don't tell my mom. Don't tell my mom that Kraid killed me. I don't want anybody to know. I'll be embarrassed. One hit. What an exciting mode. But like, you know, there's already somebody out there who's like uploaded videos of themselves to YouTube doing like no hit runs, because, you know, that's what people do. So, like, for somebody this is like old hat. Not for me. But I also like that it's an official mode. I think that's extra exciting. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. This is the easiest game I've ever played. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I hate this so much. That didn't work. I meant to slide underneath it, and instead I just let it catch me right in the neck. Alright. First form, not so bad. You gotta learn some things. My Metroid sense was going off. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. There's just Metroid happening. And so, I'm onto the challenge. Onto the challenge. Good to see you, by the way. It's been a bit. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright, oh yeah. How does he know where I'm gonna be standing with his fireball? Also, I like that Samus has the audacity to just be facing the other way. Ah! And trying to shoot at him instead of facing towards him. Okay. Oh no! Well. Alright. See what happens when you get impatient? Now, on principle alone, I want to do it without doing the bombs. So. Boy, oh boy. I keep forgetting auction night until right after it ends. Well. Set, I was going to say set an alarm. I guess you can do whatever you wish, whatever makes sense to you. But if you want to, set an alarm. It changed, by the way. It is no longer Mondays. Oh god. Yeah, it got moved to Sunday evenings at 8. So, the car is back. Or at least it's close by. Well, the alarm is still going off down the street. I guess it could be mine. I couldn't see my car from where I was standing at my kitchen window, but I don't think it is. Okay, let's try this again. Let's beat this guy. What do you say? What does everybody say? Should we just beat Kraid? Should we quit toying with him? I feel kind of bad, like we're doing something we shouldn't be doing. Which is toying with... Oh! Toying with nature. Oh my god! Hi, Larry. Are you helping me? You're not helping, but you're not making it worse. Okay. Well, we'll try another several times, but once it hits 12:10, I'm probably going to go into bed so I can catch up on, I was going to say quote-unquote sleep, but it's actual sleep and not just pretend sleep. Larry for sport. Alright. Alright, let's see what we can do. Yikes. Oh my god! Oh my god, I thought that was gonna hit me. Okay. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. We're almost done. Form 1. Almost done. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see. We can do this. Get your disgusting belly button out of here. Oh. Oh, you covered it up. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Alright, a-hole. Let's do this. No! Hopefully I remember this week. Should be good since I remember to watch Demon Slayer tonight. Very good. Very good. Okay. But here's what's great. Like any good video game, every single time we get a little bit better until I hop in there and just get hit immediately. In which case it is worse, but you all understand. This is the progression. And it's exciting and fun, and I love it. And I'm glad you guys are here to share this experience with me. How stressful and painful it must be to watch me just die over and over. Okay. Hey, look at that. That was pretty quick. Okay, stand back here. Whoa. Okay, okay. The objective is not to do it fast, even though I know that's exactly what I'm sort of like doing is okay. Okay. Missiles when appropriate. I tried countering. I don't know if it worked. Well, it clearly did not work, but I don't know if that's a counterable moment or if I have to drop down and slash the belly again. God, I don't want to stop until we beat him, though. The question is, what if we just never beat him? At least tonight. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. At the very least, I'm having an awful lot of fun. So, like, you know, whatever happens, this is a good time. Okay. Poor Kraid. Okay, thank goodness. I just feel bad, well, for literally everything that's happening with him, because he's just a victim of circumstance. This is not what Kraid opted into. Okay. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Okay. Get those claws out of the way. Okay. Oh, okay, see, that was the parryable moment. Well, dang it. Okay. But, better to be safe than sorry. I think we can still kill him through attrition. We don't need to do the parryable moment. It is not required. Get the shrimp out of here. Alright. Claws away from me. Oh, no. Okay. No. I don't think he's gonna. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to risk it. Don't want to risk it. We've come too far. Gross. How much shit is in this dude's belly that he's doing this? Do we do it? I think that's it. I think this is all cutscene. Stress. Oh, this is sad. He heard my heart. Yeah, that's true. He was like, "It's 12:10." Okay, cool. Let's call it. Thanks, man. That's really cool of you. Oh god, I gotta go find a save point because I'm just gonna jump into the lava on accident and have to redo the whole thing. No, I think that counts as like an autosave, but good lord. Okay. Oh yeah, because we get the I don't remember exactly what it is. The one that lets us. Wah! Oh, that was bad. Almost bad. Diffusion. That's what it was. So it lets you shoot through the wall. Okay. Thrilling. The Master of Metroid. I feel like I'm pretty good at Metroid. I'm feeling good at Metroid tonight, but like there are people who are just so much better than me at this. And bottom line though is I'm having an absolutely terrific time. So this is wonderful. This is the mode that I absolutely wanted and that I didn't know that I needed. And to make this game this much more stressful, this is the best experience. Just another warp. Alright, we're going to die run. Okay. We'll head over there. And then once we find our save point, then I will, I'm going to call it quits for the night. But you know what? I will, as much as I want to, I will leave this Metroid run for stream. And I will try to stream more often so we can all do this because I'm having a great time streaming this with you guys. So, if you haven't subscribed, or follow or whatever, you don't have to subscribe, but if you want to follow to make sure that you can keep track of me doing this, it's generally going to be sort of late night endeavors like this, since I get off of work at 10 many days. Maybe earlier on a Saturday evening, we'll see. But let's see. Is it a save point? Well, it's now a safe room, a safe lava room. Is that? Oh boy! All right. Oh, I guess I could do that, huh? That makes sense. We're learning. Oh god, is there lava? Okay. Okay. Oof. Time to talk to Facebook and turn notifications on so I don't miss this. Yeah. Because my availability is still sort of sporadic. There are some nights where I can totally do this, and some where I can't. So, yeah. I thought the lava was going to come off the ground and kill me. Very exciting. Okay, good. Here we are. All right. Yeah, I'll make posts about whenever I'm going to do this, but I might even try to do it to a schedule. Shoot, maybe Sunday night after the auctions, play for a little bit. We'll see. Oh, story. Nope. Usually sleep by 9 these days, to be honest. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Did that save? I'm saving again just in case. Okay. Okay. We did it. All right. Thank you all for joining me this evening. This was a ton of fun. I will be back, we'll say in a couple days. I will do at least one more stream before the weekends. It's only Wednesday. I might have time tomorrow night. Friday or Saturday might work. But yeah, if worse comes to worse, Sunday after the auction. But if we're doing well, then this actually probably won't take that long. We're making, I think, pretty decent progress considering. So, yeah, thank you for joining. I really appreciate everybody coming into the stream tonight, and we'll do more soon. Everybody else, please have a great night, and we'll see you all next time this happens. Goodbye.